my god. Dude, there's no way. That's 50% CPU? Those 4 little GIFs on my Streamlabs, I had no idea. If I did, I forgot about it. That's crazy. I'm in my ska area going into Lonesome Road. That's not good. Oh, we're bald! This individual of female origin is bald as hell. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, gotta keep moving on. Cause what lies ahead, only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. I'm in! Ah! Follow me, set me free. Set me free. Keep from the city. I'll make it to prove it to you. Follow me. Looking around every turn. Trust your feelings, got to live and learn. Gonna make it through. Got one options, only one thing to do. What was that sound you played? No, it wasn't your boot up sequence. Stop lying. Nothing to worry about. I could use your help. Come on.
Experiment log 369.
Oh, I don't want to listen to people talk.
Yes. Great.
You're saying you can override electronic security? Only panels with the dish shape. What are you, a busboy? I'm sure he's fine. Maybe you'll see him. Alright, let's go. Now, can you wear the breathing mask with glasses? No, you can't. Unfortunate. I like how it looks a lot. We have 4 eyes though, so if we don't, if we don't wear that, it's gonna look real bad. It's gonna look real off. Come on, Eddie. Need to get that last little bit so that we can sell the other thing for full price. I want that implant. I want those implants. There we go. Oh yeah, we actually have to push the big red button. Let me out of here, bitch! Oh, let me out of here! Oh, let me at him! Still too heavy. Still too heavy. Ah! I want to sell all these gold bricks. £8? No, we can't. We can. We drop these two. Awesome. Okay. I have not experienced this much crashing with the base game. This much crashing only started happening after I went to some DLC areas.
If you're planning to stay a while,
Increase speed while crouched. Maybe I just have too much stuff in that room. So it causes a memory issue anytime I go in there. That might be it. But I've only picked up what the game has, right? So I can't even really consider that like a me thing. Because the game let me pick all that stuff up. You feel me? And all that stuff is useful, so. There we go.
If you're planning to stay a while,
removes drinking radiation.
if you're planning to stay a while,
We pick up all our weapon repair kits. No, we don't need those. Alright, we should be good. We don't need to really buy anything else in the game. Return charge pack. And then there's a medical kit. Is this one where there's just a book in the corner? In one of these, there's literally just a book placed directly in the corner of the map.
Dr. Grant?
Oh, Ridley.
You didn't even disengage his damage avoidance protocols. You're hurting him.
Don't be ridiculous. It's just a machine.
Get the hell out of here. It sounds like he really cared about you. Ralphie. I would have beat the crap out of her. Okay, so this thing isn't so good against sentry bots. You'll learn something every day. H&H Tools Nail Gun. I wonder if they nerfed. I wonder if Jay Sawyer nerfs the nail gun. The nail gun is one of the most broken weapons in the game because you can come here and get it at level 1, and then all you need to make ammo for is scrap metal. I actually don't know if it would be a good or bad thing to nerf it. It's a whittle strong, just a little bit. It's a little too strong for the base game, I think. Other than that. Okay, you can't damage them yet. Can I shoot you? No. Don't ever understand. I want to shoot you for the experience. Yeah, another... Wait, no, that's mainframe. I was gonna say another commissary. They expected you to pick up so much stuff that you had to sell it already. Oh. Oh, I didn't find them? Hmm? Oh, this is a desk. Oh, I guess you guys are chill. Did that by habit. I'm sorry. I'm still not getting damage from it. I'll wait until I get damage from it. See, that's smart. That's thinking with your noggin. That's thinking with your UG noggin. Save here in case it crashes. Time to crack open this mean beam. Wonder why I timed it like this.
There's your signal. Faint, but there. You came. Good. Curious, maybe. You want the Mojave without a flag on your back. That'll end soon. Can't walk the long 15 and not have a nation's shadow fall on you. Maybe you just need to be tested. Or you believe in nothing. We'll see.
How are you speaking through Eddie?
The robot with you. All of them are machines, radios, old world tech reshaped with new hands, historians, couriers carrying messages. Seen them as I've walked the divide, tending other machines. That one, sealed inside the Hopeville silo. Sign America is waking up. It will follow you, obey you, carry it until we are face to face. Then there'll be no more need for it to carry my words.
What is this place?
The divide. This place is a slice of it. Old military. Can still smell the pride and the fear. Hope of the old world, wrapped in fencing, covered in storm. Got new inhabitants now, other than ghosts, more recent recruits.
Area looks like it was hit with earthquakes or underground detonations.
America sleeps in the divide. Giants beneath the earth. You saw one locked in the silo beneath you. There's more. Only takes a few of them, locked below ground, to tear apart the earth and cast dust, sand, ash into the skies above. You'll see the extent, the miles of it, soon enough. You need to see it. Walk it. For now, eyes alert. Watch the streets below. There's still life in the divide. Threats, other than the storms and wind. New inhabitants.
Inhabitants?
These new inhabitants, not natives, most of them, came with duty, purpose, ready to kill each other. The divide was stronger. Left marks on them too. Not bear, not bull. Now, radiations mark them, made them equal in history's eyes. As vicious as the storms are, these shadows of Legion, of NCR, silhouettes of things to come.
Is it those bodies?
If you saw their corpses, you saw mercy, got what they deserved, coming to the divide. The bear and bull, NCR, Legion, came in waves, before and after. Right into the invisible fires, the wind, ground, collapsing beneath them. Once under different flags, now they are equal in their hatred of the trespassers. You and I.
I've never seen corpses mutilated like that.
Even as the fires here burn them from within, The winds of the divide tore their skin, exposed them, screaming to the sky. And just as the divide tears at them, so they tear at each other, for sport, like some tribal scarification, falling back to their history, maybe. No matter what they suffer, the radiation, fire of the divide sustains them, makes them stronger.
Sorry, I hit this. Medicine.
There's truth in your words, in what I've seen of their tactics, movements, recovery, those wounds. They couldn't live otherwise. The divide winds have torn the skin from many of them. Maybe the radiation is the only thing keeping them walking. They camp near silos, warheads. No way to cleanse the radiation. Makes them hard to kill there. Have to draw them out. I'm a courier. Courier 6. Was Courier 6. Like you. And not like you. In all the ways that matter. Spent too many years looking for you. Now letting you come to me. Thought carrying that ship would end you. No. You got lives in you. Hard to kill. Storms, bullets, sand and wind. Yet still you walk. For now. Words are the only way couriers meet. Sometimes it's the paths we walk. But no. We've never spoken before now. You may not know my voice, but we've walked the same places. The long 15 to Prim. That wasn't the only road you ever walked. I've been to your home, the place you kept returning to. May not be the place you were born, was the place you gave life to. Same thing. People forget couriers can keep communities alive until the day they're gone and their breath catches in their throat. Not my given name. Close enough. Took it from history. Found it in a book. It's an old world name. Ulysses lived a long time ago. Long before the old world set fire to itself. He made a mark without being myth. Had to fight during a time when his world had 2 flags, and he had to make them one. History. Yes. Ulysses walked a hard road. A general, like Caesar and Oliver. He was brown and stubborn, gave him strength on the battlefield. He led his side to victory, turned 2 flags into one. That's when he lost. When the fighting was done, the sickness took hold. Lesson there. If history is to be believed, one you should heed. No, I couldn't. And I'm thinking you can't kill me either. If you did, you'd answer for it, just as I would. Let the lands do the killing for you. That's one of the things you taught me. Killing is personal. Those vows, promises, last bits more important to me than the first. What kind of world would this be if courier killed courier? You've got enough distance ahead of you. Save your breath for the road. Don't waste it on words. Fighting. Yes, but different weapons than you're used to. You're wasting time. Stalling won't help you.
Alright, I have to use the restroom. I'll be back. That was insane. That was the fastest I've ever drinking a Monster and had it run straight through me. Maybe it's Ulysses' voice. He's got the brown note.
Alright, courier. If the why of it matters to you. Meant to? No. Never. You're a burden. Weigh you down long enough to let death catch up to you. But you survived. There was death in that package. And while the chip is important to old world ghosts, no. You are more dangerous than that chip ever could be. Maybe why you found each other. Little piece of the old world speaking to you, waiting for you to wake something else up with it. We all have death following us. Only a question of how close. You dodged it for a time. You're good at that. Talent for it. With that chip weighing you down, a burden. Let's death move a little faster without me pulling the trigger.
You wouldn't be dead, why did you wait?
Promises to keep to others. And alive he's dangerous enough left to the land. The land has its way. If I wanted you dead, we would have met sooner. Not sure that's the way this ends. Might be that history needs to have its say. If not, then messages will do.
Enough talking.
America sleeps ahead of you. Its nightmares filled with quakes, storms. You'll need to find your own path. That means waking America's spears up from their slumber. There's ways. Warheads to set off collapse. Warheads could open the gates again. You're resourceful. That machine, robot with you, can help you find the warheads you need to destroy. And their trigger, the detonator. The way ahead is below. The tools are there. The rest, up to you. Who are you who do not know your history? You came all this way for answers. Only currency I have. Nothing else to be gained. Could turn around, walk away at any time. If history matters to you, you'll need to earn it. Any laws of mine, I have already cast away in the divide. They're lost to you. For now, find the trigger for the warheads buried in Hopeville. Use it to keep moving and keep alive.
Yeah, I just leave.
The divide will send its worst against you. It may break you. We'll see if you're stronger. Road gets rougher from here. Courier left marks for you. Colors will tell the way if you're smart. They'll lead you to your home one more time. Lead to the ending of it. Maybe remind you why you wander.
I'm a simple man. I see Fallout New Vegas with pinky interface. I press the like. I've got a hater. I've got a dedicated hater. It's awesome. I've got someone who, no matter what I do, if it's Fallout, they dislike it. We didn't end up finding another skill book for these skills in the Old World Blue, so we need to raise them. And then there's one skill book of everything in the Divide. Yeah, so even everything out. 28! Blitz! Blitz is the funnest perk ever. It's wasted in Fallout 4 because melee combat in Fallout 4 sucks. But in New Vegas, this is actually the craziest perk of all time. It literally lets you like teleport behind people like nothing Personnel Kid. Your presence seems to compel others to follow you. With this perk, you can have one more active companion in your party. I might end up going with Eddie instead of Lonesome Road. We'll have to see. I'm not the hater. I mean, I don't know you enough. It's not about hate. It's not about knowing someone. It's about the message. It's about the message they carry, as Ulysses would say. We do Action Girl. I wonder if Mathrath is better than Action Girl. I did the math on this at one point, and I think Action Girl is better. Travel light calls to me. I mean, at least next level we start getting the Lonesome Road perks, so that's good. This is like the last real choice perk that we have to make. Action Boy Girl is a classic and a must. Alright. Oh, we can test it.
There's your signal.
Oh my god, no. Yeah, they're the exact same. It doesn't change anything. At least with Mathrax, we look closer to the actually girl. Why can't I go that way? I see that there's clearly a way over there. Now, I think you actually do have to find all of Ulysses' logs if you haven't done any factions to get him to spare him. Which I don't actually know if we should. Ulysses is kind of a bad person, you know? Maybe we should just kill him. I don't know if we should save Ulysses. He's not a very good person. He is that old school rap? It's Sonic Adventure 2. Yo, is that Tupac? Oh, that's good. Yeah, this is really a fucking Warren G. Nate Dogg. This is Regulate right here. Toolbox. Jake Juice. Ramanuka. Scotch. I don't actually know if it's worth effort. Because he learns what you did, and he pretty much dedicates his entire life to killing you. instead of like trying to rebuild the place that was destroyed. And I guess there's no hope for this place being real. But you still could have done something other than trying to lure you into a death trap. There we go, Ulysses log. This is not fun. I played a base game playthrough that went for 40 hours and I didn't have nearly this much trouble, even near the end of that run. This is annoying as fuck. We'll do Action Girl this time. Okay. There's one other thing I've installed since then that might be doing it. Lone Wanderer perk. This is the only other thing I've installed since then. But we didn't have any problems with this all the way through Dead Money, so I'm assuming it's not this. Yeah, it didn't crash on start. So it probably wasn't that. It's probably just that the DLC are really unstable.
Back again. Left that crater behind. Got a few holotapes left. One's from a medical center. The woman, she fixed the recorder. Said it wouldn't last. Repayment for me, fixing her. She doesn't like debts. Can respect that. Payment enough. Just to hear someone who believes in the Brotherhood of Steel. Not Elijah. Different view. Same madness. She answered me on their philosophy, their way of seeing, the roads that they walk. Dead ends, empty, as if technology can solve anything. Big empty's proof where that road leads, just like the divide and all the roads that lead to it.
Did you know? There's supposed to be a box back here where it's the only place you can get Nuka-Cola Quantum in the base game without DLC. It might be this vending machine. I need to drop these. That's the point. I could always, I could try modifying the difficulty. Stewie Tweaks lets you, not Stewie Tweaks, Jay Sawyer lets you turn on legendary difficulty, like from Skyrim. I could try that. These are marked men, which are significantly easier than the other challenges in the Divide. So I'm not too concerned about it. But if we like fight the Death Claws and there's no challenge, I'll try legendary. This is basically a completed build though, so that's more likely why. Allowing Eddie to manufacture small energy cells or microfusion cells once per day. So you don't gain any radiation from drinking? Hell yeah. I mean, with that, you probably don't even need to carry your own water at all, right? We do, though, because we have hardcore chem enabled. But I think a normal character wouldn't need to after that. It's a very hard locked area. I would guess there's a scope book in here. Riot gear. And the riot gear helmet. Too bad they get rid of your glasses, or else I'd wear them. They also harm your crit chance. Super busted to come here really quickly though, because I don't think you I think you can get it from the commissary, right? They're really bad at finding the skill books in these places where it's not in here. There it is. You almost got me. You almost pulled the wool over my eyes. I need to start saving every time I open a door. And I've lost that muscle memory because I got used to the base game being stable. If I were a skill book in Fallout New Vegas on some road for the PC, where would I be? Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I didn't notice him at first. He really blended into the environment. He's a true survivalist. He's like PETA from the Hunger Games. Ooh, it turned blue outside. Damn, they're dropping like flies. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether or not the marksmen are. If this is indicative of the fact that we're overpowered, or if the marksmen are a bit easier. Look at this little stash. I've never known that was there. Fallout New Vegas is the kind of game where you find something new every time. Oh yeah, laser gun time. We're far enough back, right? Okay. Alright, we'll stand a little bit further back next time. Eddie liked it. Because there's over right there. Ooh, we're sneaking into the women's barracks. What is this song? Oh, this is the Chow Garden. I always forget the Chow Garden is on the soundtrack. It's really weirdly out of nowhere compared to the rest of the game. There's another skill book in here, I think. Maybe there isn't. Oh, it's an Eddie poster. Is there even a commissary in here? Nope. Wait a second. That's the old Snap Q outro music. I had no idea that's what it was. I thought it was a song that Chongo Show made. I had no idea they just straight up used the Chow Garden music. Or I guess she. Snapcube is one person. Well, you know it's not. It's a conglomeration now. Blade of the West. For all you people who wanted to use Leggett Linnaeus' sword. Except it's still in the hardest DLC area, so you can't really come here at any point to get it unless you're already swole. But I guess you can use it for a lot longer than normal. Considering if you use Blade of the East, you use it for literally one battle. Where's the Cannibal Shack? Eddie, no! Eddie. Eddie, where is he? There he is. Cannibal Shack, Cannibal Shack. What's it called? Oh, it's just entrails. Feel like a kid again. And we've only got enough AP to make you drop your weapon. Nah, fuck, he's coming right for us. Can't aim for shit. Marked men supply outpost. I didn't click that. Uh-oh. I'm trying to remember this place. It's over here. One of Ulysses' logs. Look, it's stairs, but you can't climb them. It made me so upset when I was younger.
Emptiness here, like the sands of the great salt lake, echoed, the beating in the divide sky, like storm drums of the white legs, ran with them on the salt beds at Caesar's command. Cut the throats of the two-headed bear. Cut all communities
Bear?
off. Use storm, sky, disease, fire, starvation, and the violence of the ignorant to ruin all who could. Might stand against him. But the white legs, they couldn't live on their own like most scavengers. So gave them purpose, turned their hunger into a weapon. All of New Canaan, too high for Kaiser, too proud maybe. Something there from his past that needed killing. Graham helped them dig out Canaan's supply caches and hid bunkers filled with powered weapons in the Brotherhood might desire. They call these new weapons storm drums, in the firing of shells. Taught them the power in the casings to channel the spirits in their guns. Me, they called me the flag bearer. Glory in my hand, in my staff that still bore the weight of the old world, just as the symbol on my back did. I learned their weapons as a means of respect, and when it came their turn to pay respect to me, history came rushing back. Can't escape what's been done. History's done. No matter how far you walk.
Gonna be honest, I don't know where the skill books are. I know one is in the next silo that we go through, and I know that one is in a location that you kind of can't get to unless you do some really weird stuff. But I don't know what skill book it is. Ow! Damn. Alright, fine, I'll get out of there. Eddie, we had a weapon jam. Can you help me out? I guess we'll see with the tunnelers if I could turn the difficulty up to legendary. Oh, I could go take some mutations because grounded gives you DT against energy weapons, but it also halves your energy damage output. But that seems kind of extreme.
I don't believe it.
Whitley was really protective of his iBots, huh? Can't believe they'd approve that. You're not just machines. I can see why you left that place. Oh, those bastards got what was coming to them. Let's press on. Oh! Fuck me, I didn't know he was right here. Alright, let's go take grounded.
Will service staying for... Will service staying for...
Feel like a kid again. Whenever you take a serum, initially the downside is suppressed, so we won't feel it for a little bit. Ugh. Gross little mutant freak. Little bastard. Bravo team mission orders. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't care enough. There's like a whole lore about how the Legion and the NCR were like fighting a war here, and I just don't care. Tunnel or hide. You know what was hilarious? I was watching Reapy Ron stream where he was doing Lonesome Road at level 1, and people didn't know the flashbangs were a vanilla item. People thought the flashbangs were modded in. Yeah, this sucks. Oh well. We just gotta press through this last DLC and then we'll be back in the base game. Hopefully everything will get more stable. I guess I can save after every single kill. Oh, whoop it Gangnam Style. Okay, first time was a crash. This time I died. Is it going to be a crash next time? Because last time it popped up behind me and it caught me off guard. Anti-crash save. Duck and cover.
There you are. You went quiet for a time, and that signal came in strong from your machine, like a heartbeat. Made your way through old world towns, the tunnels that joined them, now the high road. For all you've seen behind you, there's worse along this stretch. Death claws unto the marked men, and they also hunt what burrows below.
You mean those creatures in the underpass?
Tunnelers, predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below.
Radiation from the war might have created them. The detonation's quakes caused them to surface?
Makes sense. Truth favors that. Matches the history of this place. Were signs they were here for a long time, before marked men, before what happened to the divide that cracked their sky. If so, they were buried deep. Might have been born the day America's embers started to settle. Seen worse things twisted by radiation.
When you say slower death, you mean they're spreading out from the divide.
Death will come from below. In the divide, need to watch the sky and the ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojavean time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave. Once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart Deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds.
Denver's far to the east. Are you a Legionnaire?
Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came.
Bull?
Then,
Bear?
much like Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job.
Strange mask and blades I've never seen before.
They bear false versions of Legate the Muse's mask. The one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from divide metal, not with care and stress, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate. A symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them.
Other markmen had the NCR gear, though.
For the two-headed bear, NCR, they don't have symbols in the same way Legion does. They revere their mines and explosives, guns. That is their religion. Death from afar. Take pride in it.
Whatever they were carrying, they were fighting side by side.
Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the divide. Few survived. Intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion.
What do you mean?
The why of it. Hoover Dam. The bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think the whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Caesar could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him. And the divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the divide belongs to history. The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the divide better than I thought. Had tech from the big empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road on its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them, nothing but ramblings, reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably more lying from here to the divide. say. You, perhaps, found them, heard them after I cast them aside. Maybe there was purpose in that. If they matter, if history matters, we'll see at the end of the road.
If this is the high road, where does it lead?
At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville.
Why do you hate Eddie so much? He's just a little guy.
Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. You're a machine. It's just a tool, made of wreckage of the divide. All that was brought here. You know the why of it. If you don't, I do. And that's enough. Shows trust only walks so far west. Earned more than that, though, getting this far. We walk the same road, carry the same colors. Can't break that by making the road red. Want more than that? Walk the divide. Answers will come closer you get to home. You and that machine.
I've never been here before, though.
Many in the Mojave think the divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was. All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home. Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind. A moment where you know who you are, the history of it. And they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home.
I walked a lot of roads. It doesn't mean anything.
It means everything. Even if you deny it, cast it aside, that speaks to what you are. Proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new nation, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line.
Maybe you should tell me what happened.
NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden, walk west into the sun, and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
I kind of zoned out. I don't really know what he was talking about. Can't wait for an immediate crash. You know what I'm thinking of? Is the fact that he just said all that and I don't really have anything to think about. Isn't that crazy? He just took literally like 15 minutes to talk and there was nothing in that. And like, you know, you can be like a dickhead and be like, well, you've done the same thing. But like, I don't, you know, I don't pretend like I'm deep. It's kind of the difference there. Like, Ulysses literally just yapped. And he thought he said something, and then nothing. There was nothing there. That's kind of insane. Teddy bear. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'm a teddy bear. It's not how that song goes. It's a little different. $11,000. Alright, come on, bear. Bull. This one where you see Ulysses, if you look over. Oh! Advanced right ear. Explosives plus 10, endurance plus 1. Not very good, but it's unique. Oh, good. Save point. Is that? Oh! Medics. Where did he go? Oh my goodness gracious, what is that? That's not... That one's not mean. I'm just joshing a little bit. It's actually very cool. First time I ever played through her, I got caught so off guard and I got trapped. Oh, I know. Look, you can use it like a weapon. It's so cool. Although we're almost out of ammo. We'll have to go back and make some in a little bit. Did we miss the survivor thing? Oh, we might have. I need to go back. Yeah, I missed it. Roughing It bedroll kit.
respect, sir, I think you're making a mistake.
Sounds like Dr. Whitley was a bit of a Rouge element. Do you record everything that's said around you? Eddie plays you porn ASMR. You're not gonna crash me, game.
I walked the Great Salt Lake as Kaiser's eye, then his hand. Mongrels there, 2 legs and 4. Saw the walls of New Canaan and the scavengers circled, and the strength or fire to take. Too high, too strong. White legs. They were born for war. They run to it, hungry for battle. Yet their hunger is to be a part of history, something larger. Like the Legion, as always, brought them a message from Kaiser. If New Canaan burns, Kaiser might see them. Might. Even the chance was a lie. To honor Kaiser, destroy the history of New Canaan and the way they carry it in their generations and family. Kaiser respects such strength, I told them. That was truth. Even if strength wasn't the word. Obedience. You must be willing to kill anyone. Children, mothers, the weak, elders. If these New Canaanites value the generations. It was like Wolpus was speaking through me. Use the night, silence, and fire to change their words to please the screams. No need for bombs when hate will do. I asked the White Legs to destroy a people with ancestry going back thousands of years. Another death of history, lost to time. The New Canaanites. They supplied medicine, food traded with others, civilization, a hand from the past, not history, but maybe a past deeper, farther than that to a place where this God really exists. If so, his handiwork and people belong elsewhere, not in this place. Another symbol like bear and bull with no meaning in the present.
It's a neat little detail I think a lot of people miss out on when it comes to the discussion about crushing the White Legs. Is that it actually doesn't have anything to do with Caesar, technically, because of that. Although I wonder if that's for the better or worse. It lessens the conflict, for sure. I don't know if it really changes it, though. Because the White Legs getting involved with Caesar was dependent on their success in Zion. So it's not like anything really changes because they weren't actually promised anything with Caesar. But still weird. Oh! I thought I was being so clever. Ugh. Okay. Loosen ourselves just right. Now I got killed by 2 of them. Where's the next one? I see it. You little bastard. Now I see that one too. Ugh! Oh, that was gonna be tough. This is a fun pissed off though. This is getting out of the game in a fun way. We don't have any explosives, do we? I guess we could just toss explosives at him. Eddie, you good, buddy? Where is he? I haven't given him any explosives, I don't think. What about the laser detonator? Does it explode him? No. Ugh. Alright, this isn't really working. I could do this for like 10 more minutes and get really good at it. Or we could. You do that. Yo, she's marked. %10 damage resistance and 10% damage. What you got there? Sniper rifle. Look at that air draft. This area really is divided. How many Ulysses logs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 3. There's supposed to be a fourth one on this side. Unless I'm mistaken. That means I'm missing it. Where would it be, though? Probably be the crow's nest. We found one over here, one in there, one just now. Oh, so it's the crow's nest.
Big, empty. There's something hidden there. A crater. Past wind and sand. So deep in the desert, there's no turning back. Finding the crater was an answer. Was following the weather patterns. The divide sky torn like that. Man's violence, not nature's. That violence in the sky had a source. Tracked it, like following a river current. Left the colors to mark my way, like always. In case someone finds them, learns the pattern. The courier might. I thought sad. Never ended. Came to the crater. And there was an old world facility. A weather station at the edge. Still raking the sky with electricity and generators. And beyond it, saw the rest of the old world hell there. All carved up like garden plots. Had to see what was there. Couldn't leave it be. Things asleep in the big empty. The Brotherhood woke them up. Can't move quiet any more than the two-headed bear can. And when they woke up, it was like all of history waking up at once. Almost didn't make it out. Almost. Left with answers I never intended.
Thought you died. Your storied past has fallen from memory because everyone thought you died. Your karma is reset. You inflict 10% damage, and for every 100 points of karma, you gain 10 health. You are also immune to critical hits. Requires good karma. Yeah, what's hilarious is they can't actually just take away karma. So they just have to give you a shit ton of negative karma to balance it out. I know it sounds like I'm laughing at the game. It's just funny. It works, but it's hilarious. What do you think you did to deserve all that negative karma? Probably that. Do you get it, bro? The DLC is saying you're evil because you play video games, bro. It's so deep. Also, I know I'm being a dickhead. I hate that part, though. You literally don't have a choice if you want to continue the DLC. And you bought the fucking DLC. You want to play it. Can we leave? I might need to go make ammo. What are you holding there, Eddie? Oh, overcharge. I can just use that. Ma. He's got a real funny looking mouth. He's so funny looking. He's like doing the Spider-Man 3 jump. Uh-oh. We'd better hurry. There's no telling how long we have to mess around inside of here. But then you'd complain that the section is timed because there's stuff that you can miss in here. You'd also just put the stuff somewhere else. Oblivion had a time section. No one complains about that. Which is really weird. I'm surprised people don't complain about that. Is this it? The infamous for the PS3 area? That I think it is? Oh, this is the start. It is! The book is literally just in the corner of the room. 100 science, baby! Oh, look at it! It's so beautiful! We can make auto-inject super Stimpaks now. Has anyone in my chat ever eaten an MRE? What do they taste like? I would assume they taste like shit, right? It's functional food. It's not really good food. But who knows? Maybe they make those things really good nowadays. We got any Jake juice? We got any beer? They do have banana yucca. Where's that safe? Oh. Is this the one where the skill book is in that shelf, but the shelf is facing that way so you can't get it? What is it, TCL? Whoa! I just want to look at that shelf. Uh-huh. Shiny spec off. Like, how the fuck are you actually supposed to, like, figure that out and get it? Is that one of those things where it comes with the game manual? The Fallout New Vegas DLC Lonesome Road manual tells you how to get that? It's just not that big a deal because, you know, sneak isn't like the best skill in this game. If you know what you're doing, you can snipe from a long distance manually. Like if you're not ass at the game like me. Tons of sneak magazines. The base game sneak books are easy to get. For the most part. Stealth boys exist. So it's not the biggest deal in the base game. Is that a boxing times? That means we can go craft that last skill book. Okay, I'm gonna go refill my water and piss while he talks.
Hopeville, High Road, Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people here.
What happened here?
You delivered a package, had markings that matched those in the divide. Not all, but enough. Military markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings on it reminded you of home, made you carry it.
This package, I don't remember it.
It was from the west, from deep in NCR, whether made by them or not. It came here through your hands. It was a device, a detonator, one I'd never seen before, or heard before. You carried that thing to the divide. I know because I followed you as you walked the road, watched you do it. You brought it here, to the community you built, and you are responsible for what happened after, when the device opened, started to speak. When it did, the divide answered back. Those missiles you've seen, buried in their silos, they exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape, sand, ash, the dead. The divide skies became a graveyard.
If you saw this happen, how are you alive?
Should have died there. But now that I know you live, the machines here saved me. I was the only survivor, or thought I was. Your package, the message inside, awoke medical machines, close to the one that shadows you, began to build themselves. Then others. They only take what parts they find in the divide, never roam beyond it. Can't even leave the silos without a human to shadow. Like hounds. Maybe they saw the flag on my jacket, thought I was of America. If so, history saved me. A sign.
So this is revenge.
Not the name I'd give it. Not the name that the dead would give it. Soldiers of the Bear died here.
Bear?
Legion died
Bull?
too. My brothers, still dying. Both of them, all around us. None of the people that lived here survived. Yet all of the West and the East They hold on as the divide tears at them. Revenge isn't the message I have for you. More than that, courier.
It really isn't. What markings were on that package?
Machinery. Simple on the outside. Computer parts. Inside. More complicated. Was the only
Bro
time
discovers
I heard
technology?
machines speak in the divide. The only machine with a voice.
I'll talk about why I don't like the backstory after we talk, but why would I have brought it here?
I've walked the east. You've walked the west. More
Bear?
than I
Bull?
have. Circle Junction, Reno, Vault City.
Fallout 1! Fallout 2!
Fort abandoned. Even further west than that, Brahmin drives on the big circle. Whatever you saw out there wasn't enough to make you stay. Maybe the markings on the package reminded you of the road home.
There's no way I could have known.
If you had been there when it happened, if you had seen the divide break, you would know it. You carry death wherever you go. If the Mojave doesn't know it yet.
Untrue. Untrue. We saved all the companions and Dead Money. We saved Salt Upon Wounds and Honest Hearts. And we saved the Think Tank in Old World Blues. We did kill the Bighorners though. So. Oh, and I killed Mobius. But that's because leaving Mobius alive is bad.
Happened here. Can happen again. You already proved it. What you did in Ashton. The silo there.
Yeah, I literally had no idea that was gonna happen.
Didn't stop you though. Like carrying the trip to Vegas. Old world death in your hand.
You're so
Pieces
fucking
of the
evil,
world
player.
like
You
that
play video
need
games.
Someone careless enough to take them where they need
You
to go
bastard.
to do their killing.
Dude, this isn't my fault.
All these roads that you walked, these packages that you carried. Think it wasn't your choice?
You
Of
could put down the
course, it was
controller.
your choice. You could have stayed in the Mojave, but you chose to come. Couldn't let be. Not in you to let go. Came for
We did
no
steal all
other
the gold
reason,
bars.
and
He's
you
got a
were
point.
Curious, restless, always have been. Had to
To
know the
know
why.
why of it.
Now I'll show you.
You're the one who needs to answer that, you fuck.
Want to hear the answer of it? Not just history's answer. Your answer for what happened here.
So you're angry because I accidentally brought an explosive to the divide?
Accident. Ignorance is a choice. The chip. A choice. As for anger, it is what I carry for the dead and all that come here.
You mean the marked men? The bear and bull?
The soldiers of the bear.
The bull?
They were dead already. Their symbol, diseased. Deserved to die as my brothers did at Boulder City. Mines, bombs. I carry nothing for them. Their deaths here were a mercy compared to the ones that still walk the divide. As for my brothers in the Legion, they deserved to die in battle, as do all beneath the flag of the bull.
Bear?
But no, the dead number more than my brothers.
Did the divide kill your family? Your wife? Your children?
My family, my tribe lives. Its history died long ago, fell under the shadow of the bull,
The bear?
consumed by another symbol. No, this isn't about family or any common blood. It's blood shared.
If you're a Legion, are you mad because I just joined the Divide supply line instead of you?
The supply line, the artery for the West. I have seen the blood of NCR at Legion hands many times. I carry no hatred for duty, if that's what this was. The Divide was more than that. Its people more than that.
I want to say that so fucking badly just to rub it in his face. But I want to get the actual dialogue responses. I'm pretty sure if you say this, he just pissed off and stops talking. No, fuck that. Fuck this guy.
The community that was once here, and the package you brought, both had markings of the Divide, markings of America. You've seen the marks, the symbol, as early as the Hopeville silo, maybe. Carried it etched on your weapons. The Divide, its buildings, its people, were built around those same markings, surrounded them here. Markings like the flag on my back when I followed a yellow road to the Divide those years ago. I saw the symbol I wore all around me. An old world symbol, strong to survive here. Its people strong. Outlast the bear, outlast
So you came back for more.
promise.
Yeah. Can you feel time slipping down your spine?
NCR was
Ooh, looks like he came back for more. Yeah. But you can't hardly follow your fears and pain.
Changed me.
And you can't hardly swallow. It puts you right back where you came.
There was hope here.
Live and learn, hanging off the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the fears of yesterday. Live and learn, and if you beg, oh, if you follow, live and learn, you may never find your way.
Could have bridged both. Now like the dam, it's too covered in
Can you
blood to see
feel
what could have been.
time slipping down your spine?
This place.
Oh, so you came back for more. Yeah. Can you feel? I don't know the next part. Dude, I'm sick of fucking listening to you. If this is why you're angry, you've seen nothing yet.
My history isn't revenge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just say it quicker. God damn, man. Oh. What message?
The nation's
Dude, we've been talking to you for like 10 minutes. You're one person. Talk faster. God. Oh. Then you learned the wrong message.
really. Who's to say the truth of it? You. No. You walked from this, turned your back on it. Now you and others will answer for it. I'll start with the West. Let that burn. Then, if the East falters after, I'll bring the Divide there as well. Burn away the flags. Begin again.
Dead money.
Your roads are not done. Haven't walked it full yet. Not nearly enough. The way ahead and below leads to the heart of the Divide. And there, you and I, we'll have an ending to
Live
things.
and learn. And if you beg, oh, if
Already
you
heard you
go,
once,
live
long
and
ago.
learn.
and loud enough for history to hear. Tired of your messages. Still, I saw her stories.
Oh
Sometime
my
before I realized the
god.
why of it wasn't just you.
When you have no idea what to write for the story of your DLC, so you just put it all into one fucking guy's conversation. So yeah, the entire fucking you want to play video games so you keep doing things even if it's worse for the people in the games thing is fucking bullshit, right? Because you can be like a complete saint at this point in the game and have done everything perfectly for everyone. And he'll still say the same shit to you. It's fucking ass. I try not to be so mean, but it's actually poorly written. Come on, get him. Oh, almost. I'm just living by my own feeling. And I don't like the fact that he forces you to have a backstory. Well, actually, when you go to recruit Bruce Isaac for Talent Pool, there's a line that implies that you originate from New Reno, or at least further west. But it's an optional dialogue. You don't actually have to pick it. So, no, that doesn't actually force you to have a backstory. There's also a line with Cass where it implies that you know what a fish is, which would give you some amount of backstory. But those are both options, right? They're optional. Because I don't want to get DMCA'd. The music isn't public domain yet. Oh! I still got him though. I think I got his weapon. Your bets on the one you think is right. But yeah. Oh. Bro, that music is not the same, not gonna lie. Damn, that sucks. Anyways. Ulysses... I just don't... I don't like what the DLC does. I don't really care for the message that, like, oh, you play video games. That makes you a bad person. Yeah, that's pretty shallow. And then, I don't like that it gives you a backstory. I know that there's certain things in the base game that imply you can have a backstory, but you don't actually have to pick those options. Damn, man. What's wrong with this? What is altering this exact thing so that I can't pick it up? We'll try adding it to our inventory this way. Invalid inventory object. 0400 D4AE? Maybe it's not capitalized. No. Is one of those O's? Well, we can't pick it up that way. Alright, what happens if we try loading it now that we didn't save after we picked it up? Ha! I got you, fucking bitch!
The white legs meant to show respect, bribe me for Kaiser's favor, echoing mannerisms and words, showed them tech caches, taught them the workings of chamber and powder, spoke of Kaiser's pride in those that used such things, lies, and then they tried to honor me, not the Legion. They brought me before the campfire one night, showed me how they changed themselves, how they wore their hair now. It was like my entire dead tribe in the firelight, teeth grinning red in the dark, eager corpses, blood-covered ghosts. They had taken my braids, the way of the twisted hairs, as if it showed they were like me, of me, while every knot in their braids spoke of raping, violence, and ignorance of what the knots meant. They thought to show respect. They filed it. Lost myself in trying to read the words they wove. When I remembered, they had put no meaning in it. They had no history of what it meant. They didn't even know the insult in a twist, knots. And dry wells came rushing back. The white legs circled like that. It was like looking at the dead of my tribe, reborn as ghosts, hateful, hungry, bowing to Kaiser. Another history, gone, carried by me.
Okay, I'm actually like pissed off right now. That's actually like a mood ruiner. I kind of don't want to finish this DLC. I've had to deal with constant crashes. I don't care for Ulysses. And just running around the area results in deaths like that. Whatever, I just gotta... Yeah, that's right, we were in the middle of his tape, because he...
The white legs.
It's 2 minutes long.
Show respect, bribe me for Kaiser's favor, echoing mannerisms and words, showed them tech caches.
It's my fault, though, just because I'm bad at the game. That's the only reason this area is unenjoyable.
Spoke of Kaiser's pride in those that used such things, lies, and then they tried to honor me.
Fuck off. I'm trying to play the game.
Campfire one night showed me how they changed themselves, how they wore their hair now. It was like my entire
He's gone.
tribe in the firelight, teeth grinning red in the dark, eager corpses, blood-covered ghosts. They had taken my braids, the way of the twisted hairs, as if it showed they were like me, of me, while every knot in their braids spoke of raping, violence, and ignorance of what the whole meant. They thought to show respect. I it. Lost myself in trying to read the braids they wove. When I remembered, they had put no meaning. They had no history of what it meant. And they didn't even know the insult in a twist, knots.
I do like his I do like him more through his holotapes. I personally think that there should have just been like 3 or 4 times more to holotapes, and his conversation should have been very short. Or shorter. Because I do like when you're running around and you can listen to him talk. I got a little heated. Alright, I don't hate this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did that get rid of him? Yeah. Oh, Tri-Beam. Nothing's in bad enough condition yet. Alright, I got a little heated. Alright, I got a little heated. But I do think Fallout is very unique for having the 3D the Fallouts are very unique for having the holotapes. Because when you have someone like Ulysses, like in Fallout or in Morrowind, right, Ulysses would have been fine because you read it. But when you have to sit there and listen to him going on and on and on, it's a little annoying. But if you listen to him talk while you explored with the holotapes, that would have been sick. It's a unique strength Fallout has. I don't know a lot of other games that have that sort of system. Obviously, a lot of other systems have more constant chatter on the radio and stuff. But Fallout's one of the only ones that actually has the got trapped, by the way. That has the ones that you can hit play and pause on. Oh, I kept trying to talk about it, but I kept getting interrupted and sidelined. So, you play video games and you're bad for it. It's stupid and lame. But I will say that the idea of interacting with the idea that the player is someone that likes playing video games is interesting. I think that there are certain games that could take advantage of the idea that that's what makes you the hero, for instance. I think, it wasn't interested in it, obviously, but I think games like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, since you're, like, sort of amnesiac in the first one, Breath of the Wild at least, you could definitely do a game like that. And have the implication be that the fact that you like exploring, even without the context for it, makes you a hero. That's a game where that would be really interesting. But there's no actual alternative or consequence, right? Because Ulysses basically says, like, well, you can leave at any time, but that's like Skyrim saying that the evil option is just to kill people, you know? There's no actual interactivity there, it's just a yes or no. It's not like... I mean, even blowing up Megaton's better. Because certain people from Megaton survive. No one stops Knuckles' feet. No one stops Knuckles' feet. Is this the guy? No one stops Knuckles' feet. And I don't like that your character has a backstory, because that's one of the most flexible things about New Vegas is being able to create your character. And the options in the base game that give your character a concrete identity are optional. Your choices. There's no way to resolve the identity in this game as optional, or that he has you mistaken. not to pretend. Watch me, I never will wait upon you. But you go by myself and giving you and Eddie both 2 GT. Voices and looking for the clue. No. But I'm probably only as heated as I am because the game keeps crashing. There's obviously a lot of fun to be had in this DLC. I mean, it's just a brutal combat gauntlet. I like getting pissed off at it in that respect. There's a lot of fun to be had in getting pissed off at video games. Frustration should be a part of some games. That's why people like Dark Souls. They're like dying and going, fuck, and then doing it again and getting better. Crit chance +5, guns +10, charisma +1. It's comparable to this actually. It's 3 less crit chance. Yeah, but it makes everything blurry. I'm just saying that because I know I'm bitching and moaning. I like this little location. I think it's hidden really good and just well enough. I'm a little butterfly. Oh! Is this like The Last of Us 2? Did he scream out like, Teddy, when I killed his friend? Or when I killed him for his friend? No! Ezekiel! Why the fuck would he scream out Muhammad? Muhammad's the third most common name on the planet, dipshit. Last of Us 2 game director responds to why 2/3 of the NPCs, to why 1/3 of the NPCs in the game scream out Muhammad. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oof. Yeah, there's satchel charges throughout the building. Alright. Oh, we got him! Oh, that's awesome. I didn't think I would actually get him that way. You didn't get the explosive though, it's kind of a problem. They wouldn't have them all throughout the house, would they? They'd accidentally step on them and blow themselves up. Once we discover a fast travel point, I think Cave of the Abaddon will go back and get our gear topped off. We also need to make ammo. Oh, my stomach, I'm clenched up. I'm clenched up exploring this building. It's such a good feeling. Flashbang information.
Have you ever wanted to speak to history, just to know the why of it? I don't. Not any longer. There's old stories about gods and men, past history into myth. For the gods, they're like children, petulant, cruel. Those were the voices of Big Empty. The past couldn't leave well enough alone. Had to ask the why of it. Their answers were madness and power stronger than me. Would take 100 lashes. Someone tougher than him or I to best of them in their dome. They didn't know why they were there, what had led to that point. Their names, like serpents devouring themselves, cannibalizing their own thoughts. When all seemed lost, thought it was the end. My anger gave me strength to ask them my last question. Who are you that do not know your history? And they awoke for a short time. The flag you wear, they said, we remember. America. It wasn't just a flag to them. It was a place, an idea they had cared for. Once, they told me what it was like to grow in that world. All they had done to lift it up, protect it. They didn't know it was gone. That, yet, they had cared once, before forgetting their shadow behind them, giving each their words weight. History cast aside, a home left behind. I listened. I asked, was there anything left? Anything that still carries America's voice? And they told me I have already been there. I and one other, walking right out of history deeper than we knew. They told me what lies in the heart of the divide, what can be found there, and the words to awaken it, and the one to speak them.
It's all of Ulysses' logs. Once we get through here, we're gonna lose Eddie, so I should probably get ready to take all of his stuff. Where is Eddie? Oh.
Always nice to see you, baby.
Okay, no sensor modules. Let's see. I know the last Eddie upgrade is over. It's over in the Cave of the Abaddon. Not the Cave of the Abaddon, it's past that. You get out of there and there's like a municipal sewer building. That's the last Eddie upgrade. Although it's weird, we should have been able to get all of them before we lose Eddie, I would think. Can't remember right now. What skill books do we still need? Energy weapons. Oh, energy weapons is effectively over 100, so it's not really an issue to go rush it. Is it? The only thing under 100 that I think still matters is like medicine. Where would you get the DC journal in this DLC? You might get it in the Courier's Mile. I don't know if they would put a skill book there, though. Oh yeah, and because we have a lot of leftover surgical tubing, we need to take some salient green and make snakebite tourniquets.
Next week on Ralphie the Robot's Incredible Odyssey.
Is that what you're doing? Trying to find your way home? Don't worry, I won't let anyone get to you. We've got to fly far and fly fast if we want to get to the end of the divide. I sure hope he's with us for the rest of it. It would be really unfortunate if someone kidnapped him right now. Hey, the medicine book. Gotta piss so bad already. It's a good thing an Eddie or a Ulysses part is coming up.
Thought that explosion, that building falling deep in the divide, might have been your work. Wouldn't kill you. Maybe close. Knew you'd survive. But no need to go any farther. You've brought me what I need. That machine with you, sealed in the Hopeville silo. Needed someone to unlock it. Bring it home. Now the signal's strong enough. No need for you to carry it anymore. I can call your machine to me.
What, Eddie?
You gave it a name. What was it to you? Companion, slave, weapon, all of that. Nothing compared to its primary function. It's a messenger, like us, and it shares our history. If you feel its loss, remember, you could have turned away at any time, gone back home, and none of this would have happened. But you had to make one last delivery, and that's why I knew you'd come, courier. Couldn't stay away. It's who you are.
Sorry about that. I was getting some water. I'm dehydrated, man. It's not good. You gotta drink your water, or else you'll get dehydrated. What's so important about him?
What's inside that machine? That's all that mattered. All the machines here, made of wreckage from the divide, and all that was brought here. Inside its frame, it carries the message you brought here, and it'll do what it was programmed to do. Whatever it can to get home. The giants here will listen to it. I'll bring the divide to your home, your nation. Let its flag burn, just like you let the divide burn. Big Mountain Access Code, Ulysses. Command override. Navarro.
No! Eddie! It is hilarious that for a DLC called Lonesome Road that says you have to walk this road alone and you try to bring companions in, you're stuck with a companion until exactly this point. Whoops, I don't think I'm actually shooting it. We walk this lonesome road, the only one that we have ever known. Oh yeah, we can't target invisible people in that, so they start using stealth boys here. Okay, this instrumental goes really hard. I've never really listened to it on its own. Fucking invisible walls. Ah! I'm already dead. You don't have to keep hitting my body. I think Elijah's lair and going for the legs is probably the smartest option. We can't sneak up because of that little invisible wall, so we'll do this. This claw is larger and more impressive than those of lesser death claws. You might be able to turn it into a weapon if you find a workbench. Did you know? You can sneak that into... Whoa! You can sneak that into the Sierra Madre. Do we still have the serum active? Yeah. Great, it's still suppressing negative effects. I do like this little part though. Where the way that you get trapped in is you blow it up with the detonator. I may be a hater, but I'm not stupid. That's cool as fuck. I don't know how much sense I don't know how much sense it makes, but it's very cool. You're talking a lot of sense. Oh, wrong button. Damn, look at that regen. My boy is going crazy. Not the little slight of shame. Alright. Round 2. I'm prepared for you this time, you little bastard. See, I'm smart. I'm smarter. I'm better. That's what Homolander said, right? He's super LGBT. Oh no. Is he setting off his own mines? So is that what's happening? Anti-material rifle. Cool, cool, cool. Marked scout armor. I'm just gonna run. Oh, nope. Someone's shooting at me. Fuck. Ah! Yo, did he just fucking do the Jedi sidestep? That's how my boys have survived so long out here. Far back was that? Oh boy. I see it now. That's so. Ugh. Sleep while being irradiated. Pugilism illustrated. Did we already find the municipal sewers? Yeah, we already found this one. I know what I'm looking for now. I looked in the wrong area. It's down here. I wonder what the glass pitcher is used for. How much does Radaway heal us? Minus 75. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's pretty dog shit for 100 medicine. There we go. Oh, he's gonna bite my head off. It's like Venom in The Last Lap Dance. Oh, he's so creepy. I don't like it. I don't like it. Do we have all the ranks of camaraderie? No. I'm missing one. Which one did I miss? Find one by default. I found one in the marked men outpost. Then I found one in the sewer. Then I found one in a building. Maybe I haven't come to it yet. Maybe I gotta hawk to it. Maybe you find the last one in Ulysses' temple, but I kind of doubt it. 21, 22, 21. See, there's 6 in Ulysses' temple. And I believe there's 1 in the Courier's Mile. Which means we missed 1 or 2 along the road. Ah, these were bits of a person. I thought it was like whiskey. Fucking YOLO! Hell yeah, that's cheating. Let's fucking go. I think we killed everyone that was supposed to block the way though. Didn't really matter. We already found the book here, so we can raise it to 100. With this in a Patriots cookbook, I think we can get that that skill check from Eddie. I don't care though. You've had a lot of close calls. Whenever you finish a fight with less than 25% health, your luck increases for 3 minutes. And your own critical hits inflict plus 50% damage, just like Amalai.